If your dog is resource guarding, or in other words, showing a little bit of food aggression, this video is going to show you how I'm able to curb that and how to prevent it out of your dog, okay? It's a very strategic process, so I want to break it down to you how I'm easily able to prevent this from happening, so keep watching. It's very important because dogs really do cherish the food that they eat, especially if they're on a limited basis, like twice a day, let's say, for instance. They do cherish that food. So right now it's feeding time for Bo, and I want to show you how I'm able to feed him. And I want to show you how I fed him when he was a pup and what I still do to this day when I feed Bo. One thing I want to point out is you do want to get some high value food that your dog really wants to eat. Obviously the ham is going to do it for Bo. And what we're going to do here is the leave it command. I know a lot of people that have their dog, they don't even know how to leave it at all. So right now I want to show you how I'm able to do that. And I'm going to do that with, you see how Bo is just giving me a bunch of actions. This is him telling me, hey, I'm doing this. So give me a treat for doing this. And that's not what we're going to do. So, what you want to do is you want to get a nice good collar on your dog, and you want to put a leash on him. And this is how we're going to correct Bo when he messes up, okay? You can't see the pile of ham, but here it is. Leave it. Yes. Good boy. Ah, leave it. Yes. Good boy. Now, how you want your dog to leave it is you get the ham. I'm going to pick this up off the floor so he doesn't get it. But how I correct my dog is simply give him a pop like this, all right? You're not going to do it too crazy where you're yanking it all kinds. You just want to simply give him a pop, leave it. And once he leaves the food and he gives you his attention, that's when you want to reward it right away, okay? So again, I want to reiterate what I just did. I know it's difficult because your dog may be lunging for that pile of ham right away. And my dog is really, I trained him so he leaves it, so he's really not going to go for it on camera, which I wish he did, but he didn't. But essentially, I want to break it down real quick, and then I'm going to show you a different way how to prevent food aggression. So I had two pieces of treats that are very high valuable. I had a piece of ham and then another ham in my hand, in both hands. I put the big old pile on the ground, and I told him to leave it. If your dog goes for it and lunges for it and tries to snatch it up to eat it, you're going to give him a little pop on the leash and tell them to leave it at the same time. And once they direct their attention back to you and they leave that object alone, then you reward them with the other treat that's in the other hand and tell them yes, give them praise. And that's how you're able to tell them how to leave it and show them that you claimed it. They have to leave it absolutely alone. This works great, especially if you're on the street walking your dog and someone throws a piece of, cooked bone on the street or any kind of nasty gunk that's around in the street. You could get them to leave it. It's very helpful. I'm going to show you a different way how I feed my dog Bo with his kibble and let him know, hey, you're able to eat on my terms in this fashion. So keep watching. All right, guys. So I got some kibble here and I got a hungry dog, Bo, chilling right there waiting for his food. All right. So I want to show you very strategically what I do on this kind of feeding right here. So you could tell he's hungry. He's waiting for the bowl patiently. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set down the bowl on the ground and I'm going to tell him to wait. He cannot just start eating and chomping down his food right away. He absolutely has to wait for my command in order to start eating. Why this helps is because it gives him impulse control, lets him know where the food is coming from. I'm the one that's feeding him the food and nobody else. It's not coming from his own hunting skills. None of that. It's coming from me, and it's letting him know in his mind, oh, he has the food. He's the one that controls it. He's the one that feeds me. He's the one in charge. You can see he just laid down right there. He's offering a different command to start feeding him, but that's not going to work. I'm going to show you what works, okay? So let me see if I can get him a little riled up. Come on, boy. Here's your good boy. Here's your good boy. So I set the food on the ground. Wait. That's very important. Did you see that? I said, wait, and he's waiting for me. He's giving me that weird look. I'm not going to let him eat yet until I give him the command. He's in an awkward position right now, but that's okay. I let him know, hey, you can't eat this yet. You see? He wants it. He can't eat it yet. Wait. He's limping. He's licking his chomps right now. He's hungry. I'm just messing with him a little bit to show you that he's not allowed to eat until I tell him yes, all right? My actual release command is good boy. So once I press, or once I say good boy, that's when he starts eating. So let me back him up a little bit. Wait. Yes. Now I'm gonna release him so he's able to eat. Good boy. Yes. And once he's eaten, that's when I start petting him on his head, his ears. I even put my food or my hand in the food, hit that around. And this really counts when the dog is a puppy. This is the method for when they're a puppy and you want to take advantage of their eating time. It's a perfect time to start eating. So right now, I'm just putting my hand in his food, but I'm just putting it around, letting him know, hey, this is not going to go anywhere. This is just me getting a little bit more familiar with my dog, letting him know that it's all right, that I'm right here. It comes from me. I'm not trying to take it from him. And you do want to respect your dog's boundaries when they're eating as well. You don't want the kids jumping all over him and, you know, just pulling on his tail while he's eating and stuff like that. That could definitely start triggering some stuff. So you don't want none of that happening. But you do want to pet your dog. Just, you know, look at, you got a happy tail in the back. He's not tensed up. He knows that I'm right here. And I released him into that food. So take advantage of your feeding time. Don't let your dog just start gobbling stuff down without letting him, you know, do what you want to do first, and then he could get the food. So that's a quick little breakdown on how I'm able to feed my dog, Bo. I make him wait for the kibble, make him look at me. He cannot touch it. He cannot eat it. He can't even lick it until I say, good boy. That's my cue word that I use for him. And once I say good boy, I start, you know, he starts eating, and then I start petting him all around, start grabbing his tail, start grabbing his ears, put my hand in the bowl, take some kibble out, put it back. That's really going to build some trust with your dog, with you, okay? Because resource guarding really is just high value stuff that they value, and they don't want you to get a hold of it. They want to claim it. It's mine. No one else could touch it anymore. It's over with. That's what we don't want. That's what starts building aggression. So that's how you're able to control the feeding area. I even do this with my kids. My kids are not with me right now, but I let my oldest son, he's 6 years old. And what I do, I just let him I give him the bowl of kibble, he puts it down on the ground, and he tells Bo, wait. You know, he kind of screams at him because he's a little kid, but he's like, wait. Bo waits. Once he says good boy, he goes. And that's how he's able to build trust, not just with me, but with my kids also. So if you like this video, I hope it was very helpful for you. Leave a comment. Do you deal with resource guarding or food aggression? Let me know in the comments as well. I really want to hear you guys' story and see if this is able to help you guys, all right? Also, if you like this video, hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel for more training tips like this. I will see you guys on the next one. I'm out.